Thick problem, an acid reflux problem. Where is the problem? You're not breathing. Why do you hold your breath?
I don't know. Habit.
Bad habit. My take is very, very extensive bad habits. Can you feel your voice up in the face when you use it normally?
Yes.
What does it feel like?
It's a vibration, and I can feel kind of I can't explain it. A vibration.
There's a vibration. There's a resonance up in the face. The same as in my voice. When I'm talking up in the face.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can you say and put your voice up there in the face? One. One.
One.
Two.
1, 2.
What is the difference when you talk up in the face in contrast to you talking in the lower throat?
Well, I feel like something in my throat.
In the lower throat.
In there, yeah.
Right. It's like a globus hystericus. That's what the medical people say. It's like it's a substance, but they can't find it.
Yeah, yeah. At one point, I felt like it was even a post-nasal drip.
Yeah, they say it's post-nasal drip, sinusitis, allergy.
But it isn't.
No. What do you think it is?
I don't know. You're the doctor. You tell me.
I love that voice. When you go forward, do you hear that voice up in your face?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can you hum the first bar of Happy Birthday? Just hum it.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, let me think about that. Let's see my breath. Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that over here? Now just say That's where your voice is. One.
One.
Two.
Two.
You can use the throughout the day. I use that technique because to break a bad habit, you have to keep using the right voice. And people accept as reinforcing them because you're listening, they believe. And talk off the right, no. Can you do that? Do you feel that focus up there? Where were you talking when you first came in, and when you're talking this way? Where's the sound? The lower throat. The medical people say that you're talking in the lower throat because you have a medical problem, a neurological problem, a basal ganglia problem, they can't find it, a genetic problem they can't find, acid reflux that they can't find basically with these patients. But they're saying it's silent reflux and so forth, asymptomatic. My take on this whole matter is they're on the wrong road, well-intentioned, compassionate, and humane, but they're on the wrong road. You've had this condition 7 years, spasmodic dysphonia. What am I doing that the medical people have not done for you?
You've helped me work on my breath, and you've spent time with me and helped me move it up into my throat. I mean, not my throat, I'm sorry, into my face.
You feel the difference? I love your Your laugh is your voice. When you laugh, you're up in your face. These are classic symptoms to show that you cannot have a neurological problem, that you cannot have a basal ganglia. They can't find it medically, whether they use CAT scans and MRIs and so forth. The interesting aspect is they're saying, and I'm asking this question of you, that you're incurable. Doesn't that depress you if you meet a doctor and Dr. Doom and Doom and Doom? I'm just asking.
Of course, yes. Yes, it's very depressing. Yes.
You've gone to one of the best in ear, nose, and throat, and you had 3 Botox shots. You got a whisper voice, you got some voice, and that was better than the spasmodic dysphonic voice. And then the last Botox shot, you said doesn't work. Does this give you a different perspective on yourself to know that you are in charge of your voice and that if you follow the variables that I present to you, talking up in your face and getting midsection breaths, 2 variables, that you can have a good chance of finding a cure of spasmodic dysphonia?
It gives me a lot of hope, a lot of encouragement, and it makes me feel happy when I have it.
Do you feel your voice when you go into the lower throat?
Yes, yes.
Is your breathing tight when you do that?
Yes, yes.
So you know your breathing is not working. But I said something which I believe is very meaningful for all who have SD. You're not changing as you should. When you drive a car and you see you're about to hit somebody, you make an instant decision to turn, switch, put on the brake, or increase the gas, right? Why is it that people with spasmodic dysphonia don't self-monitor when they're using the wrong breathing or stop the breathing? Is it a bad habit, or do they want to get their voice out and say what they have to say and not spend time with the variable, the mechanical variable?
Well, it's both being bad habit first, and lack of knowledge, not knowing what they're doing, and I'm doing it, then that's the bad habit.
That's right. There's your voice up there. The bad habit prevails. Why? And the key I'm getting to is that you concentrate more on content than you do on process. What I say, concentrate on process. Breathe. Believe it or not, folks, SD patients do not breathe when they're talking, and they're trying to talk without air or reversing the breathing or the stomach, which makes it impossible to talk normally. Why do you not concern yourself with the process over the content? This is a very meaningful question.
Well, we're not thinking about it.
It's another answer to it, I believe. We're content-oriented in society. When you talk on the phone, you want people to understand you. You're not concerned with the process, but the process is number one. You have to concern yourself when you're driving the car with your eyes focused on the road, and you don't take your eyes off. But when you're talking, you're taking your mind off the way you're talking, because you want to be understood, you want to say what you want to say. You're very normal in all of that. But this, to get out of spasmodic dysphonia, is to concern yourself with the process over the content till you get the variables in place. So that's what I emphasize. When we go to lunch, do we talk about that?
Yes. Yes.
Do you have trouble at lunchtime talking in noise?
Yes, yes. I've had some breakthroughs, though. When I really think of process.
Yes. Are you thinking about process now?
Yes, too much. I need to just relax. I don't know.
That's
I
right.
know.
So it's a balance. You need to relax, and you need to get the flow. Is there any time when you can now get your normal voice just naturally, automatically, without doing anything?
Well, when I work in the mornings, sometimes I've noticed if I'm working really hard, and then it comes. As I've exercised, I've loosened my throat, my breath is natural.
You're getting a pretty normal voice now.
I am. I feel like I'm squeezing.
You are squeezing now, but you're going in and out. Why? Pressure?
Yeah, yeah. There's pressure.
Pressure from me?
Yeah. Film. The lights, the camera.
The lights, the pressure? Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a voice problem, you're pressured. But you can keep your hand on your midsection and monitor the breathing. When you do that, is it easier to talk?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it, though, too much. I'm thinking about it. I'm sorry.
No. The process is the key, but you can't overwhelm yourself with process. You have to get into a natural flow. When is the natural flow easier for you? Is it in the office? Is it when you're with somebody else, such as somebody in the group?
To be honest with you, it varies.
It
varies.
Right.
Situation and all.
Right. It varies with people, places, and situations. I'm trying to get you accustomed to these various places, positions, circumstances, so that you can self-monitor. Can you tell the difference when you're in the lower throat and squeezing and when you have a normal voice?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the ability to change it?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm. What does it feel like when you're strangled, when you have the strangled strains?
It's very tight. I get jerky. My body will jerk, and I feel squeezed.
No. Can you say the same thing?
I'm interrupting you. I'm sorry.
No, you didn't. That voice is good. When you say, I've interrupted you, that's the natural flow. When you're spontaneous, does it come out normally?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes in fair situations would be a real spontaneous event.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love the That's where I want you to talk. And then talk on that Can you do that? This is the old voice. That's in the lower throat. You can change that. And that's what I'm trying to get you to do. But with a natural flow, I can talk this way, and you hear the voice in the squeeze. Was your lower throat tight when you first came in?
Very tight.
Is it getting relaxed?
It's getting much looser.
What does it feel like when it gets very tight? Does it give you headaches?
It gives me headaches. And I don't get headaches. I revert to inhaling.
Inhaling. Tell me about that.
I will talk like this just to get the words out. I'll talk in and out.
You're talking on donkey breathing.
Yes. Yes. And that probably made my breath bad because I'm so busy talking. Let's say I was talking to my son and I'm trying to tell him something, and then I ran out of air, and then I keep doing that. And yes, I lost my momentum and lost my breath.
You reversed your breathing.
Yes.
You cannot talk on reverse breathing.
Well, I was.
Yes, I know you were. I know. I love your laugh. You were. Yes, you created a bad habit pattern. I'm Mort Cooper. Your name is?
Claudia Cismondi.
This is a small world, and you're listening to the inner voice, reverse breathing. Think about it. Are you doing it too? I'm Mort Cooper. Thank you for joining with me on Change Your Voice, Change Your Life. Bye-bye.